What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Now, I'm not sure if this video is going to be long at all, but I'm going through the top 10, 5 and 5. I'm going through 10 coins that are going to blow up in 2022. And this is all my opinion. This is also all coins that I hold. So I'm not going to sit here and say that any coins that I don't hold are going to blow up. I'm going to say things that I'm holding are going to blow up because I do believe in those positions. So it's not going to be every single one, but it is going to be some of the coins that I do believe are going to make a solid move and blow up quite a bit in 2022. So we're going to get started. Before we do, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button. I noticed 65% of you that watch my videos are not subscribed, and you have a ton of people that are return viewers. So if you're watching more than once, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out, helps you out, and I feel like you'll get some value from it, and it's free. Also, if you guys want to check out my merch store, feel free to check that out, profitsapparel.com, link down in the description, as well as checking out my Patreon. If you guys want some of these calls before I buy them, you can always get that over on the Patreon, and I put out a lot of calls, so feel free to check those out. One of which, Cosmos, went from $25 to $30, so obviously growing by $5. You had a decent size return. And another call of Farmcoin from 105 all the way up to $285 was definitely a great call. So definitely check the Patreon out as well. I'm going to be limiting some spots just to, limit the traffic that goes through there, but have a select group of people that I can reach out to personally and all that stuff. So it'll be fun. But let's go ahead and dive into this. The first one that we're going to mention, I'm not even going to throw it up on the screen because I know everybody will be upset if I don't mention it, but it's not in the top 10. It's not in my top 10 I'm going to mention because it's kind of the full understanding, or kind of not really guaranteed, but guaranteed that I was going to be in this list, right? It's Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is going to blow up in 2022. I believe we're going to see a massive burn, right? They're going to enter a metaverse and all that stuff. So that's kind of an honorable mention. So technically you're getting 11 in this video, but let's go ahead and dive into the real video here. And we're going to focus on all of the other 10. And right now, this is the first position, Gitcoin. Gitcoin, I talked about previously when it was at $7 and how it grew all the way up to $29 in the last month or so, right? You saw this grow up to $19. And then actually, let's go back a little bit. Right here, you can see it grew up to $28.99, right? In November 26th, it grew up to that level. And then here it grew up to about $19. So it obviously makes solid moves and wants to push up, but it just doesn't have a lot of that support because the market was pulling back. But you can see here the circulating supply, 14.2 million. That's solid. That's clearly in line with where Bitcoin is. I understand the total supply is a lot higher, but I think this will definitely blow up and they will add on some of that supply. The popularity is only 100th, but I think that will grow as time goes on. And the market cap right now at $13 is only at 184 million, which shows so much room to grow up to the level, hopefully, what I believe to be 1 billion, 2 billion, all the way up to a level of 10 billion. So I definitely expect this to make a huge move in the near future. The next position that I have on this list is Krill. Now, remember, all these positions I'm invested in that I've talked about before. I also talked about on the Patreon before and when I was buying into it. I currently hold about 2,000 Krill, and I expect this to make a huge move at only 38 million supply and a $49 million market cap. It shows so much promise to increase to that average level that a lot of coins end up getting to, that $1 billion mark, $1 billion market cap mark. And if you're holding 1,000 or 2,000, you're obviously gaining a decent amount up to that level. And Krill being up to, $1 billion market cap shows a lot of promise for this price to get up to, an even a higher price, right? Just seeing that double in price only still gets it to a $100 million market cap. So really you can see quite a bit of a return from this position, just getting up to an average or a below average market cap. So it's 131st in popularity. You can see the typical hold time is 5 days, but I think that popularity will go up as people start to notice it when the crypto market starts to run, right? I think first quarter, second quarter, you're going to see this start to move. I will take profits on the way out, but I'll probably hold 1,000 for the lifetime of that just to be able to pocket some and put it in other positions while things are still running. But Krill looks like a great position. I think it's going to definitely blow in 2022. OMG Network is one of those positions that I believe is going to blow in 2022 as well. The circulating supply, 100% of the supply is there. There's no dilution, no problems with that. Popularity is there. 55th in popularity. You can see the typical hold time being 49 days. People hold this for a long period of time. Currently, the market cap is a little bit on the higher side instead of being like a low market cap one. You're seeing it closer to that 1 billion mark, but we've seen it up at higher spots, and it's been comfortable up there, right? We see it up at $9, we see it up at $10, we see it up at $15. If we go through the history, we could see this was all the way up to $20 in November, right? And actually decrease down, and you saw it stay at some of these levels of 14, 13, 15, and so on, right? So I definitely believe that this can make a huge move, and the overall trend, right, is up. So let's just hope we can see this make an absolutely monster move in 2022. And that's what I'm thinking. The next position that I have here, number 4, is Loopring. I have to mention Loopring because of the involvement of GME and having that hodl mentality, and just having an amazing project on your hands. Just without the GME connection, I think this definitely is an amazing project. You have the popularity at 33rd. You have most of the supply that's out there, 97% of the supply that's actually out there. The market cap is a little bit on the higher side. It's on still the lower side of average, but it's on like the higher side compared to a lot of the other positions that I do look at for a massive gain. But I think Loopring can definitely get to levels of 20 to $30 billion market cap, which will show you quite a bit of a return here. So that's something that I think will absolutely blow, get you, 200, 300, 400, maybe even 500% before you end up making a move. So I'm definitely hype on that. Another one, I mean, this kind of speaks for itself. Crypto.com. CRO is one that a lot of people talk about. I mean, it's very popular, 12th in popularity. It does have 25 billion in circulating supply. So getting to a level of $1 would be 25 billion dollar supply, which I think, or $25 billion market cap, which I do believe is possible. I believe a $50 billion market cap or a $75 billion market cap is possible. Hell, even a $100 billion market cap is possible for something that has the popularity behind it, the name behind it, a whole platform. It's just something that I believe will move just based on the popularity, which most of this is based on popularity. So crypto.com, that's one of them. Now we get into another one, Algorand. This is one that I hold that gains me 4% APY. You can see that people are holding this for an average of 51 days, right? If people are holding this for 51 days, the reason why they're holding it is because of the APY. They're gaining something from it. And they're gaining something from it wherever they actually hold it there. So the popularity is 15th, and it seems like that continues to grow. And as time goes on, people are going to find something that's more stable, something that gives you an APY. And currently at 11 billion, I think you can see this easily get up to that high, tens of billions of mark. And I'm not going to say exactly where, but I do believe it's above 40 billion, I would say. So this looks like a great position. I'm holding on to it. I'm looking for something big, basically a 1.5 times my investment, and also the APY as I'm holding it is always a good thing because I'm gaining more algo as I am holding it, which is always great. The next position I have here is Litecoin. Litecoin is at $148 right now. I believe this can definitely make a huge move and get up into the level of contending for like the top 5. I think where it was previously, where you did see it at $400 or so, right? $413 in May, I think was not even it wasn't even scratching the surface of where this can get to. I think Litecoin is a huge coin and could move really, really quick, but also does have a tendency to fall down very quick. So it's going to be fast moves. You have 69 million supply, which does show you that this can definitely make a huge move. You look at this and you just multiply it by 4, or you multiply that by 4 where it's $10 billion market cap. You're looking at a pretty decently sized price just looking at a $40 billion market cap, right? So typical hold time, 92 days. People hold this for a long time, almost 100 days of typical hold time. So people love this position. That's why I think it's going to definitely make a move in 2022 as you see crypto move as well. The next position is Harvest Finance. I talked about this in my on Patreon, and I talked about this a lot of times on YouTube. I believe this position is going to be absolutely huge from where it is now at a $95 million market cap. Just look at this as a $1 billion market cap, and you could see where this can get to. It's going to be an absolutely huge price, right? Because it's less than 100 million, right? You multiply that by 10, this price by 10, and you're at $1,450, right? And that's only a $1 billion market cap, right? That's huge. That's absolutely huge. So I'm really excited for where this can actually go. 95% of the supply is out there, only 656,000 supply in total circulating supply right now. Total supply, you saw 5% that's actually out there. Typical hold time is only 2 days, so people don't hold it for long. That's the only issue with Farmcoin. But as time goes on, as popularity grows, as the crypto market starts to really run, I think we're going to see more people hold this for a little bit longer. I wish there was some sort of incentive for holding the position, which I believe they do have a stakeability to it, but it's just so much promise in the growth, the fast growth that we've seen from it recently. Like I said in the beginning of the video, we saw this go from a level of 90 or $88 of a low all the way up to a high here of $289 before decreasing down to where it is now at 145. Now we did see a little bit of a comeback where it did drop down to 218 and then increase to 250. We understand that that happens all the time, but we did see a fallback down to sort of previous levels at around 150 or so. I did end up taking profit around that area, but I do believe that this is going to blow, and I do have 30 more coins available there. Another position that I have here is Plane, is PI. This is a position that I invested in heavy at 0.007 cents. So it's not even at a penny yet. And I think this will be introduced on other platforms. Currently, I got it on gate.io. I don't have it on Coinbase. But you can see here that this does have some type of promise, right? The current market cap is at 7.5 million. You're looking at a circulating supply of 843 million, total supply, I believe, of 2 billion. And that's nothing compared to some of the other ones that are out there. So if we can see some popularity go into this, some push go into this, we can definitely see this hit a level easily of $1, maybe $2, maybe $3 without even, batting an eye, because I mean, you're only looking at a $1 billion market cap at $1. You're looking at a, $2 billion market cap at $2 and so on and so forth. So however popular this can get with a crypto run, I think this could be a huge move for a lot of people. And that's why I'm excited. And the last position that I have on here is Compound. Now, Compound has been huge for me as well. It has 6.3 million supply. It has a huge backing behind it. 47th in popularity, 10 days of typical hold time, and the current market cap is at 1.3 billion, which I think it can go a lot higher. We've seen in the past that this has been all the way up to $915. And I believe this can get up to a lot higher of a market cap than where it is right now, and even at this $915 dollars. So that's the 10 coins that I had for you guys. I really just wanted to talk over a bunch of coins. Now, this is not saying that you should go out and just buy these coins. Like, you don't need to go out and just buy them because I said that these are going to blow up in 2022. Do your own research. Make sure you take everything I said with a grain of salt, because it's all my opinion, right? You don't want to just blindly follow somebody just because they're talking about things on YouTube, right? I'm giving you ideas, and hopefully this gets the juices flowing, and now you can do your own research and figure out what's the best position for you. Don't just go out and take all 10 and say, I'm buying everything. No, find the best position for you, what you believe is going to work. And this is why I mentioned so many positions here. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. If you guys want some profit apparel, feel free to check that out. If you guys want to join the Patreon, check that out as well. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.